Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I am actually stressing out a bit from the early morning because as you may know, I did say that I was planning on coming back to the United States sometime very soon. Basically, all I have left to do in order to begin my return to the United States, I need to renew my passport, which that usually takes a couple of weeks, unless I do like emergency passport kind of thing through the embassy, and basically just get my uh, ass stateside. But as I've said many times before, when I come back to the United States, I plan to start. Well, first, my plan is to get my Part 107, which I don't think that's going to be very difficult, especially in comparison to some of the other certifications I have gotten in the past in a very similar way. I think so far the hardest one I had to get was in order to get my insurance agent's license, which I never really used, and I think it's expired by now. But that was a very difficult test that took me like 2 months of studying for. So I think Part 107 is not going to be very difficult as long as I keep my focus on the way FAA is approaching the matter, because for them, number one thing is safety. So safety, and once again, safety. And it should be on every pilot's mind. I actually, whenever I bring up Part 107 to somebody else, well, first I find out that most of the time I'm dealing with robots, not humans. And second, I just ask them a simple question. I just ask them like, well, let's say you're flying at a specific height, maybe like 120 feet, maybe 300 feet. And all of a sudden you see a helicopter clear the trees and approach your drone, your actions. And if you follow the guidelines for like FAA, some of the questions they have on the Part 107 exam, on the test exams, they're like, well, I had to climb an extra 200 feet in order to avoid a collision with manned traffic. Uh, it's permissible. But in real life, and I will tell you that I didn't have such situations. I usually grounded my drones way before that, but in real life, sacrifice your drone. Just shut down the motors. That's why you have the emergency shutdown. Shut it down, let it drop like a rock, because no drone, no matter how expensive it is worth a human life. Uh, so yeah, just sacrifice the drone, because people think materialistically. They think, oh, like I can save my drone. Damn the drone. If you are in a situation where you're faced with a possible collision with with manned aircraft, sacrifice your drone. Most of the time, you're gonna fly. You're supposed to fly somewhere where there's nobody below you, so no people, no cars, no houses below you. So shutting down your motors and letting your drone drop like a rock shouldn't be a problem. But most people, they think materialistically. They think, oh, it's $1,000 flying, or oh, it's. I flew drones way more expensive than that. And when it comes to human life, no drone is expensive enough to wager a human life against it. Why do I bring this up? Well, this morning, and this is the reason for me stressing out. When I get back stateside, I plan to get myself a thermal drone. It's going to be a very good learning experience for me. Plus, I want to do thermal inspections, HVAC inspections, and thermal mapping, and solar panel inspections. Because I plan to do that, I need a thermal drone. Unfortunately, and I know this problem is probably worldwide right now, because of the war in Ukraine, where I'm currently at, most thermal drones in existence have actually been bought out and shipped to Ukraine, because that's the drones that Ukrainian military uses mostly at night. And so thermal drones are very difficult to find right now, pretty much anywhere. Yes, you can find them on websites in the United States. The prices have skyrocketed. I've seen thermal drones that retail brand new for $7,000, $10,000 go used or brand new for upwards of $10,000, $15,000. So the price has increased about 50%. So I did find a thermal drone I can buy right now. The price on it is going to be $7,000, in good condition, a good kit, good setup. There's only one problem. And that problem is I don't have $7,000. Do I have somewhere I can ship this drone to? Because I don't want to ship it to Ukraine. Again, if I ship a drone that's worth $7,000 to Ukraine, you add 30% on top of that. I'm going to have to pay over $2,000 in customs fees. Then I have to carry it back with me to United States. So no, I have somewhere in the United States I can ship it to, so it can basically just lay there and wait for me to arrive. But I don't have $7,000. So this morning I got onto the Navy Fed account, and I've taken out personal loans with them before, and I paid off all my personal loans rather quickly because I have very good standing with Navy Fed. They're actually been very kind to me, and I've had a credit card open with them for a long time. I don't abuse my credit with them, and I always pay all my bills on time. But $7,000 is a large amount. So I did ask for a personal loan for that amount. I did not receive an answer back. I don't care if it hurts my credit for even like asking for that amount, because I know they have to run a credit check and all that stuff. That I don't care about. It's one of those things when you need something, you need it right now because opportunity may pass you by. So I had an opportunity that passed me by the other day because I found a Mavic 2 Enterprise Advance in good condition, completely hacked. So it had all of the limits removed. It has been modified through by IT guys, and it was on sale for $250,000 Ukrainian hryvnias, which roughly translates to about $7,000 US. I contacted the seller yesterday, and this is the problem in Ukraine. Whenever selling ad is put out, it's never recalled. So the merchandise can be gone, long gone, but sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who deactivates the ads after I sell stuff in Ukraine. So I contacted the guy, and he said, yeah, it's sold, because it was at a good price. So $7,000 for a thermal drone. It had 4 cold climate batteries, which was excellent setup, smart controller and everything else. So that thing is gone. And I didn't even care about where I would take the money. I could borrow the money here, buy that drone, and then pay it off rather quickly. Well, yeah, even if I Uber in the United States, I can pay off $7,000 in like 3 to 6 months. It's no big deal. But right now I have this opportunity, and I really hope that it's going to happen. If it does happen, I mean, I'm not even going to think twice. I'm going to spend $7,000 on the drone because I know once I get my Part 107, I'll be able to get that money back many times over by basically investing in myself. And not too many people are knowledgeable with thermal drones. The reason I will say this, most people, and actually this is the reason why you need to, if you plan to earn an income with drones, you need to invest in yourself and in your drones. Why do I bring this up? Well, because most people who get their Part 107 license, and right now I think there's like at least somewhere between 250,000 and 500,000 licensed UAV pilots in the United States. Why do I bring this up? Well, because being licensed and earning a living are 2 completely different things. I was licensed as an insurance agent. I've never earned a single dollar because I did not like the industry, and I just found that out after I already received my license and put all of that effort forth, because I cannot lie to people to their face. And the company I was hired for wanted me to do precisely that. They wanted me to lie to people just to get the sales. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything I believe in. So we parted ways almost immediately. So if there's 250,000 licensed Part 107 pilots in United States, my guess is less than 100,000 of them are actually using their license in order to earn some sort of income. The other are just licensed because either they wanted to show FAA that they're knowledgeable individuals and they know safety guidelines of the FAA, or they just want to have Part 107 in case they post something on YouTube. They don't want anybody asking any unnecessary questions. I can understand that too. Do you need Part 107 in order to post on YouTube? No, because you can fly for your leisure, and most of the YouTube channels are not monetized anyway. Both of my drone channels are not monetized. If I use my if I use my drone footage for one of my channels that is monetized, I make sure to use my footage from countries other than the United States. So entire morning I'm stressing the hell out because it's one of those things that if I do get the loan from Navy Fed, I need to get my ass stateside as soon as possible. If I don't, no big deal. I mean, somehow I will get over it. But if I do, yeah, I need to get my ass stateside as fast as I can, because I will need to use that drone in order to repay that loan and in order to earn an income. But I'm really excited because I really, really want to earn an income while flying drones. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. I looked up actually on LinkedIn for available drone pilot jobs, and there's quite a bit. So I'm gonna put all of my energy, all of my efforts, and everything I can into myself, into my drones. Here I only have 3 drones left to sell. I can sell them, literally I can sell them in a day if I wanted to, if I drop the prices low enough. Only one of my drones I will ship back to the United States. That's going to be my Mavic 2 Pro. And actually I will record a video about that too, in case you're going to be somewhere outside of the United States and you'll want to ship your drone back rather than flying with it, which actually I would recommend rather than flying with the drone, because I flew with drones before, and going through airport security these days is not the same as 2-3 years ago. Many more regulations are in place, so it's much easier to ship your drone to yourself, so from yourself to yourself, wherever you're going. Sometimes you will have to pay customs fees, so you also have to look into that, because some countries have 100% customs fees on drones, and no customs fees if you bring them with you while you travel. So you always have to definitely look into that. Sometimes it's beneficial to have it as carry-on, and I always take my drones as carry-on when I travel. But sometimes it's beneficial to have them shipped, because that's kind of what I'm looking into right now. I already know the price. For me to ship my Mavic 2 Pro to United States from here, so basically door to door, is like sub $100. So why not do it? Why worry the entire time while you're flying? So that's kind of what I'm looking into right now. But yeah, I even had a plan in place where I would basically just be a free agent in the United States and see where I land a job, and that's where I'm gonna settle. So we'll see how it goes. It's, again, every time you try to take a new step in life, every time you are looking to go in a completely different and new direction, it's very stressful. So yeah, it is stressful right now for me, but everything will work out. I mean, I believe in karma, I believe in divine powers, and that they're not gonna let me down. So I believe everything is gonna work out the way it's supposed to work out, and no less, no more. You guys, Make sure to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and I'll see you guys next video.